developing unshakable self-belief. Now, I started talking about this in my reel this morning, and I really wanted to go deeper because what I notice in my groups is that you have people on this kind of roller coaster, and depending on the results that a person is getting at any given time, it dictates how they feel about their capacity to really achieve what it is that they desire. And that feeling of whether they feel that they're going to get there or not all comes down to their self-belief. Often people think when they see somebody who looks like they've got unshakable self-belief that it is something that they are born with. And if you're not born with it, you're kind of shafted. So I don't think it's something that I was born with. I do think it was something that was nurtured within me. However, I don't think that you need to have been born with it. And I don't even think that you need to have been nurtured with it as you were growing up to be able to develop. One of us get to work and stretch and build on a daily basis. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe? Unshakable self-belief, I'm doing it, it is done, is a 10. And 1 is not a chance. It's really easy to test how honest with yourself you're being, is look at the results that you got last month and how far away from where you wanted to be did you get. And depending on your self-belief, your ability to receive and hit those goals is often related to your self-belief. But that's not even the point with this. It's how you feel when you think about the goal from last month that is really important. So step number 1 in developing an unshakable self-belief is to measure your progress rather than your outcomes. It's not only about measuring your progress, but it's about noticing how much better you have got over time. The recognition piece is what is so important here, of where you've come and then choosing what you can do next time. You can only, when you recognize, acknowledge and celebrate, you can only start believing in yourself more, especially when you implement the changes, one change that you know is going to tighten things up. Second thing that I want you to do, or that is going to help you when it comes to developing unshakable belief, is to go beyond your comfort zone. Like really, really stretch yourself. And I say, if you can do this on a daily basis, you're going to make quantum shifts. But honestly, it doesn't even need to be on a daily basis. Be prepared to suck. Be prepared for it not to go okay. Don't become more resilient by doing scary things on a daily basis. They just get easier for you to do. And the more you do them, the more you know that you are growing, that you're stretching, and that you can handle anything, which really brings me on to point 3, which is just choosing to know that you're capable of doing difficult things. It's really interesting to me that a lot of people live within the idea, the story of their own limitations. I've never been very good at this, so I'm never going to be very good at it. I think for me, when it comes to my belief, what I am saying to myself is just that it's not an option for me to not get where I want to get to. And I'm really okay with it taking 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Like, I'm in it, I'm going to work it out. It doesn't matter how many obstacles are presented to me, I'm going to work it out, because I'm the type of person who is capable of working out difficult, challenging, hard things. And I want to say that systems, blueprints, templates, all of those I create to help make people taking the steps in their business more easy. However, business as a whole, if it were really easy, everybody would be doing it. This is challenging, not necessarily because of business itself, but because we have to get over our own shit. That's the real most challenging part about business. When we choose to know that we're capable of doing challenging and hard things, it means that we then will put ourselves in the position to do the scary thing at least once a day. And when we fail, when we do the scary thing, rather than taking that as a sign that we're not capable of doing it, we just look at how much better we did than the last time we did the scary thing. They all feed into each other. Progress, not outcomes. Okay, 1. 2, stretch yourself beyond your comfort zone daily. And 3, choose to know that you are capable of doing hard things. Right, my loves, have an incredible rest of your day, and I will see you next week. See you later.